A respected education activist shot and killed during a home invasion in Oakland. And now the police chief says the victim or his home was apparently targeted. Our crime reporter Henry Lee live now in the newsroom with the latest for us. Henry.
Heather, we heard from the top cop just hours ago. He says police are following up on leads and trying to find out exactly what led these intruders to the victim's home in the Maxwell Park neighborhood.
I am saddened deeply. And yet inspired in so many deep ways around the work that he's done.
Friends are in shock over the shooting death of education activist Dirk Tillotson during a home invasion in Oakland's Maxwell Park neighborhood. Former Oakland School Board member Jumoke Hodge says Tillotson was a tireless advocate for school kids and educational equity.
Unapologetically looking at what the needs are of the Black community. And so I think his legacy is about moving forward.
Tillotson was killed and his wife was hurt when an intruder opened fire at their home on Monticello Avenue at about 11:30 Friday night.
There are some motives that we're looking into that I can't discuss.
Oakland Police Chief LaRon Armstrong says it appears the victim or his home may have been targeted, but he would not elaborate.
We do believe that those individuals came specifically to that residence. They did not impact other residents. It's clear to us that they came specifically to his home.
Dirk was a unapologetic warrior for children and education in New York and in Oakland, just period.
Fellow education advocate Charles Cole used to live in Maxwell Park, a neighborhood not immune to but largely unaccustomed to such violence.
When I lived in Maxwell Park, that was the one and only time my car got stolen, right? It's not the richest of the rich where it's like a gated community and you can't get in. And it's also not the flattest of the flat.
Cole says the education community must build on Tillotson's work.
He was a damn good guy. And he didn't deserve it. And we have to make sure that this isn't something that happens in vain.
He called the BS when he saw it and saw straight through things.
Oakland community organizer Maria Rangel says Tillotson was also a licensed attorney who enjoyed gardening. She says he spoke out on behalf of all children, but especially Black and Arabic-speaking students.
He was fierce in his advocacy for the community, and he was relentless in his work for the community. He was unstoppable. And so there's no way he can be replaced.
The victim's wife was shot in the arm, but is expected to be okay. Anyone with information or surveillance video that could be linked to this tragedy is asked to call the Oakland Police Department. Live in the newsroom, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And Henry, I know that the police chief obviously understandably tight-lipped as this investigation continues, but do we know the number of people that might have been involved in this home invasion and if robbery might have been a motive here?
Robbery is a potential motive. The chief did have intruder or intruders plural use, so we expect that at least maybe one person or maybe two or others were involved.
All right, so many questions tonight, Henry. Thank you.